And for the month of December, or well, up till Christmas or till I run out of steam, we are doing our Maker's Advent Calendar, which is a little bag of goodies every day. Like an advent calendar. And yeah, I took yesterday off, so we have got the 12th and the 13th bag to try. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open these bags first and then check the chat, because that'll give me time to think if we're going to manage a project. So number 12, it's a thicker bag. It's got something hard and circular in it. It's definitely not fiber. So let's see what we got. Ooh, oh, I think, yeah, silk clay. I think we used this in the Highland Cow to make his horns. There's the word. To make his horns and his hooves. But this looks like a nice brown one. So silk clay, camera, sort that out. Yes, that looks like a natural kind of color. I'm going to sniff it. We all know I'm going to sniff it. Oh, that smells a little bit like school glue. I won't lie. And it's boingy. That is fun. Right. Let's see what the label says about it. We love this air drying clay for making noses, hands, paws, and ears and horns. Lots more. Okay, so any ideas? What festive things we can do with silk clay? And we can use any of the things that we've had in any of the other 11 days, but number 13 definitely could be some kind of fiber. Don't know what. Oh, wow. How well does that show on the camera? It's like one of the sparkle bats in green, but right, I've got too much light on me. But the sparkle, there's blues, there's a little bit of orange, there's some reds. That is so pretty. Silk clay, brown silk clay and green sparkleness. I don't know, but let's see what the chat thinks. Let's read the card, check the chat, and then decide if we can figure out something from this. Green shimmer, an amazing base for a Christmas tree bauble or traditional green Santa. We love our shimmer walls, and this one is no exception. Check out the free tutorials for ideas. I mean, yeah, a Christmas tree is a very cool possibility with this. I guess that could be the pot for the Christmas tree. Yeah. There's an idea. If you have any better ideas, I was thinking some kind of woodland creature with horns as well. That also came into my head, like a kind of, I was going to say Green Man, but he doesn't have horns. But I'm thinking of a kind of like Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe type creature. That's a possibility too. Oh, Ginger saying Krampus. I just saw that coming too. I don't know. We'll see. Right. I'm going to check the chat, see what's going on. Then we'll see whatever it says I should make, bearing in mind that I'm making it from scratch with no planning. So don't be too mean on me. Oh, I've got a sneeze coming. No, go away. Erica's in the house. Hello there. Diana, hello. Alicia, hello. Alicia's representing the Makers. I don't think I mentioned this is the Advent calendar from the Makers. They start selling it in the summer of every year, and it sells out quickly. Erica let the donkey and the goat in. I don't want to know. Ginger, hello. Carol, hello. You're using the silk clay to make the hoggies' hands and feet. If you haven't seen already, check out the Makers, 2 S's, the Makers YouTube channel as well. They do tons of demos and stuff. Proper professional YouTubers. Well, more than YouTubers, telly celebrities. Lily Tree, hello there. Good to see you. Diana, that's just what it smells like. Yeah, I was going like, that smell reminds me of something. It's school glue. Lisa, afternoon. Hello there. I am. Yeah, Ginger said Krampus. I just saw that before I flicked. Alicia, I'm boring and thought Christmas tree. It's not boring. It is a gorgeous Christmassy fibre. Again, the camera's picking it up more mossy. It's quite a bright mossy green, if that makes sense to anyone. I am not good. Erica, forest person. Yep, I think that's what I was thinking of. The makers. Hi everyone. Emma here. Hello. I'm not staying. You're in Alicia's capable hands. But the makers have a new silk clay product on the website today. Diana saying yes in Narnian. Ooh, don't jump chat. Carol saying Serenos. Right, I'm gonna have to Google that. That's if I can. Serenos. Give us a minute. Oh, right. Got you. Yes, that is a kind of horned creature. Interesting. It's a Celtic horned god. Ooh. Now that could be kind of cool. It's a humany face with horns and big eyebrows and stuff. So I could do a humany face in humany face colors, and then the green for his hair. And that could be interesting, right? There's an idea. Where did I put the chat? Yeah. So what do we think? Or I could also do a Krampus. What do you guys think? I am totally not sure. Could I do that scary type face? Well, there's lots of different looks for Krampus, it seems. Whether he's a bold man or a hairy man or or I could just do a Christmas tree and that we would be actually able to make. But let me know in the chat. What do you think? I'm in the middle of Googling images now. Erica says the Grinch as well. Yep, I'm not sure what I could do the silk clay with for the Grinch. Of course, the new products in the Maker's Advent Calendar go live on the website on the day they're released. How clever. Lisa thought the Grinch as well, right? I know the Grinch, but I don't, so I'll Google that as well. I know him, but I can't picture him in my head. He is super cute. I don't know. What could I use the silk clay for there as well, though? I'm not sure, guys. The Grinch is an awesome idea as well. I'm torn. Help me, guys. We've got a few for their sparkly Grinch or a Christmas tree, but some green creature would be good. Okay, makers. Has got to run, but guys, thank you for dropping in. Okay, I'm torn. Krampus or the Grinch or a green. Okay, yeah, the Grinch, although cool, does not have horns. Well, we could try a sort of Grinchy face with horns, so it's a mixture of all of the above, sort of. Says me, not entirely sure how to do this. I'm looking at pictures of the Grinch just now. Okay, and he seems to be sort of an acorn-shaped head. That will make more sense as time goes on, hopefully. Okay, I've taken a picture of the cartoon Grinch rather than the TV show. And I will pop that to one side so I can actually see the chat a little bit as well. Yay. Oh, yeah, Alicia, the shimmer will come. But yes, I could do a 3D tree using lots of the stuff. That is an idea as well. Grinch or Christmas tree? Let's do a Christmas tree. Let's not kill myself totally here. So. Okay, this is the pipe cleaner that I've got lying about. Now I've got two different ideas for a tree shape in my head. Yeah, so I will make the pot and leave this sticking out. Yeah. Ooh, my heating just made a terribly rude sound. So I get to play with this stuff too. It's fun, right? Hang on. Can you guys hear that? It's got an almost crackly sound to it. Anyway, right. Okay, so we're doing a Christmas tree, although the other ideas were fab. Here, Bridget, hello there. Diana, yeah, I could make the pot in clay and it would have time to dry. Absolutely. Ginger, the original Dr. Zeus Grinch was a Bosic pear, elongated, right? Yes, make the pot first, says everyone. Good idea, silk clay pot. Yes. Could even like kind of carve designs in it and stuff, but that'll certainly help the tree stand up. Ginger ASMR. Well, I do have the schmexy microphone. I don't know how good it is at your end because obviously just trying to smooth this as much as I can. Obviously going live, that's a lot more than just how good the microphone is. So I don't know how well it's going to sound. The only thing with the silk clay that some other things might do better is it's not very heavy. It's very light, which is cool. But it's not going to balance the tree very well if I make the tree too big. But anyway, so I'm not making it too narrow at the bottom. I'm kind of giving it a bit of a, well, it's more like a tree stump pot. There we go. I would buy that, a tree stump pot to go with your tree. And I'm just trying to smooth out. This is different to work with than a polymer clay for sure. If it's an air dry, I'm assuming it's slightly watery soluble. So you could get some smoothing done by dipping your fingers in water. If I wasn't live on air, I'd probably test that by spitting on my fingers or something disgusting, but I won't do that because my mum might be watching. So I'm just putting that on the table, which you can't see because I haven't put on the other camera, just to make sure it's kind of flat. And then, pipe cleaner goes in so that was weirdly easy. Yee. Oh no, Alicia, at least I have heating. Theirs has been off since Thursday night. Burr indeed. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Right, now, the tree. Do I just go with a regular pyramid shape? No, I've got an idea. Why do ordinary? I want to do instead just make some concentric, well, getting smaller rings and build it up like that. I've no idea why. It just came into my head right now. So I'm just taking a bit and I'll felt it into a circle and then I will cut a hole in the middle and put it on the pipe cleaner. And what I might do if I've got enough of this left afterwards is I'll put some green onto the pipe cleaner if everything's holding together, so this will stick a little bit better. Lily's crackly clay. Ginger saying, hello, Alicia, I got in early for once. It's super early for Ginger and super late for Bridget. Yep. Alicia, time for that extra Christmas jumper. That's true. It is at least the time of the year for snuggling up with warm things if possible, but not nice not to have heating. It does make it miserable. I was going to say if it's nice and frosty outside, but it's like the sun hasn't come up today. It has been utterly vile. Right, I hope this idea that I have in my head will work in reality. We'll find out. Other thing, if I had more wire lying about, you could make a wire circle and wrap it and then make smaller and smaller wire circles. Lisa, the tree will look fab with blue and purple baubles to match your ankle. I, this is cool. It's like blue and purple. Nobody else can have that now. That's my style. I was driving through the town the other day and I looked and someone had blue and purple hair and I was like, how very dare you? That's mine. Oh, Alicia, craft room was 11 degrees. That's 51 Fahrenheit. Not freezing, but chilly. Oh, yeah. Got a tiny heater going on by my feet. Yeah, I've, for the past, good 10 years now, I've always made sure I've got some kind of a halogen heater lying about just in case. Well, it's hit the mic again. I'm terrible at not hitting the mic. It's super useful to have a little halogen heater, like if it just gets extra cold all of a sudden, or if you're only like in the one room and not planning to move, sometimes just put that on. And the little halogen ones just give off the nice red glow. My latest one has the effect, it looks like there's a fire going. So yeah, it's nice. And also my dog absolutely loves to practically lie touching the scalding hot fire. Okay, so now I'm going to try and make some more discs in smaller sizes, each one, and I hope you can see where this is going. I hope I hope I can see where this is going. Diana, it hasn't got properly light here on Mull either. I bet. I know, it's so miserable, and my dog, she keeps on. I think I think she looks at me like some kind of really stupid god. She'll whinge to go out and then run to the door and then just stop, look outside, and then look at me. It's like, no, didn't want that. So I'll shut the door and then she'll whinge to go out again and open the door. And again, she'll just look at me, goes, no, that wasn't the weather I wanted. Can we try this again, please? So yeah. And also today, unfortunately, I couldn't get a good picture through the window because of all the rain happening. And when I opened the door, it flew away. But I have a little tiny little dragon statue in my garden. Little garden ornament statue sounds so fancy. It's a little garden ornament. And this little robin was just sitting on it, looking pretty and miserable all at the same time, but I couldn't get a picture. But I just felt so sorry for the poor little thing. Alicia, you, Diana, and Bridget inspired me. I now have shocking pink purple hair. Awesome. Well, see, you guys are allowed. You're my clan. It's allowed. Brilliant. I'll have to see that. I don't know how I missed that. Cool. Ginger, your weather has been a word that I'll get demonetized if I say. Apparently, we'll go with rubbish. The street lights are confused on and off all day. Oh, it's miserable. I like the winter when it's sunny and crispy and cool, but proper cold so you can wrap up. Not had a decent walk in forever because the ground's flooded and I just want to get out and the poor dog Mia, she is going a bit crazy. She'll realize she's not wanting to go for a walk, so she'll go inside and just curl up and lie down all day, and then it gets to like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then I'm bored, entertain me, let's go outside, let's stay inside. And, yeah, daft. But yeah, it is. Oh, yes, it's already proper dark out there. It's miserable. Okay, we have two discs. Can you kind of see what I'm thinking of at least? I don't know if it's going to work, but we have 2 discs. Make a smaller one. I love that this is a lovely sparkly fabric. I'm not sure if the pipe cleaner is going to be able to hold this weight. It should do. I could have used a different wire, but we're just doing something quickly. So three little discs. I'll maybe do a couple more really little, and see. But yeah, Krampus and the Grinch and all those super ideas as well. But yeah, I was just not going to be able to do them justice. Well, see, I've wanted for about 3 years now to do a Krampus project, but it gets to this time of year and I just don't have time to do it. So maybe we should do like Christmas in January. January's when I tend to have more time to do my little flights of fancy. Then we can do that and then have the tutorial, have the idea of how to make it, and then it can be made for Christmas. But yes, I get to this time of year and I think, oh, I should do this, I should do that, and yeah, I'm always out of time. Alicia's never thought of making the tree this way. It's so cool. It's only cool if it works. I've never made it this way. Oh, Alicia, the wire from earlier would have been good. This hasn't set yet. It probably would have been better, wouldn't it? I still have some of the wire left over from earlier. And I'm going to go a bit long so I can shorten it if I need to, because I'm not sure how big this tree is going to end up. So let's try that. The silk shouldn't have dried yet. Nope, it's still playable. So wire, very long piece of the wire. That was better idea. The cotton covered copper wire. It was just because I saw that bit of pipe cleaner, but this is probably a better choice. I had a tiny bit of this. I don't know why I was keeping a bit of the silk clay. So I will just pop on a little, because it's slightly drying out, so it looks a bit like a butthole. It's kind of puckered. Ginger, do you think I'll be looking for a new companion for Mia? I'm not sure. Okay, people have been sending me ideas of dogs that are needing homes and things. The problem is she's quite difficult. She doesn't really like other dogs unless she likes them, and it's kind of too late when you get them to your house to decide to realize that she's not going to like them. So not entirely sure. And also I think the rescues are still, you can't actually rescue any dogs just now because they're closed due to the lager allergy. So I'll see. I haven't decided. It's quite nice getting some time with her, but it would also other dogs would be nice too. Okay, so changed wire. Whew, wow. Okay, now because it's been so cold and miserable, I'm actually sweating. My heating's farted on and made everything too hot. Erica, a wooden skewer. Yep, that would work as well. Alicia, I could have kept the silk clay in the tub so I could have kept smelling it. A Ginger, my dogs and the cat, as it turned out, needed a pack or they were bored with us. Yeah, because Ben, my other dog, wasn't massively playful. He didn't really entertain me much in the house anyway. But it is nice for them to have companions of their own species. Lily, I was thinking it looked like a bomb. It did, yeah. Absolutely. But yes, it was just a bit kind of wrinkled. That's the edgy bit. Anyway, so we've got three bits of tree. I don't know if this is going to work, but if we don't try, we will never know. So try for a smaller piece. Obviously, these are not well felted. They're quite fluffy in the time because you can't really felt 3 or 4 of anything in like 20 minutes. That's not how needle felting works. So has everyone had a good weekend anyway? As I said, because here it's been miserable. I've done very little. I've done the housework and broke all my nails, which is so annoying. Well, yeah, because I'm totally going to loads of parties and everything this year. That's for next year. Things to look forward to. But yeah, just literally housework and sleeping. I love sleeping. And yeah, I had a digital drawing to do for a customer because I'd forgot to deactivate them. So yes, that's what I did last night. And then tomorrow, I think tomorrow I've got the car's tires to get, and I've got a ton of little dogs to post, and then hopefully that's us. I've just got ones to make over Christmas, but no hurry with them. So yay. But yeah, what's everyone else been up to? And oh, I'm not having a takeaway for tea tonight, so we don't have to run away for that. I haven't decided what I'm having for food yet. Okay, so this is the 4th. I think we just need one more little disc. And then we kind of do the little one, and then we're kind of there to start stringing it onto the tree. I might even actually, rather than a little disc, I'm going to make this one into a little pyramid, just to sit on top. Yeah. Don't think we can make a fairy that's going to be this kind of size. Could make a tiny star. I used all of the blue sparkly stuff, I think, but we could have a tiny star. And obviously baubles are going to be super easy to make in this tiny size. Oh, I did drat. They're downstairs. If I remember, I will sort them out for tomorrow, and we'll try that, because I was planning ages ago. Have you seen how you can make the little, not even landscapes, but the little dioramas inside books? And I was going to try that inside. I'd got the Sherlock Holmes box of books, and I was going to use the box to make a sort of needle felted and polymer clay little diorama. And one thing I wanted to try and do was one of the infinity mirrors, where you have sort of where you have fairy lights and they reflect back and forth right through it, so it looks like it's a tunnel that goes on forever. And I got some really tiny fairy lights to do that with, so they will be perfect if this tree works. So yes, if I remember, I will dig out those fairy lights and we'll put them on the tree for tomorrow if this tree stands up. I'm not sure it will, because I'm not giving the silk clay time to really get dry. But anyway, so there's the top of my tree. Well, there's there's the layers of tree. If you're doing this, spend longer. But okay, I've got some other green that isn't so pretty that I'm just gonna wrap around the wire, so there's even more grippiness to it when I add the tree. So it's got something to felt onto. Just fold over the very top so it holds a little bit, and I'm just going to quickly felt that. Alicia is making the cutest little baubles with face masks that say 2020, inspired by my friend Serena. Are you watching? For some kids, are you watching? Is that someone online? Or do you mean our Serena? Our Serena that's here. But yes, baubles with face masks sound cute. I think absolutely any kind of momentous sort of thing from this year, it could be really popular, and we're going to want to see them in the future. You know, that they will make like little heirlooms for sure, right? So I would felt that some more anyway. Right, so I'm just gonna make a little snip in the center of my biggest tree bit, and we're going to try and slide it down. Oh, I thought that was going to need more felting than it does, but I will felt it in place slightly, because when we put baubles and Christmas lights and all the decorations onto this, it'll need a bit of strength to hold on. But I think this is sort of maybe almost going to work. Obviously, you could cover this with brown as well, because it's a tree and trees have stems in brown. But yes, a little bit of felt on it just helps everything hold together. My tree's kind of wobbly, but we expect that at this kind of speed. Snipping in the second biggest. Do you know, it's gonna work. Who'd have thunk it? Ginger bought a string of fairy lights to put in a hat and know it was rubbish. Oh, I want to see your infinity pond idea. So do I. Yes, I should do that at some point. We'll put in the fairy lights on here. Won't kill it for the infinity mirror-y thing later. So I will try it and see if it works. Alicia, yep, absolutely. I can use some of the rainbow pack to make baubles. I will indeed. We have been using the rainbow pack a lot this season. Right, this is going to be a sort of Tim Burton-y kind of squinty tree, just because I haven't give the silk time to harden, so it actually makes a proper base. But I'm not doing that. Okay, third smallest or third largest little disc. Actually, this is looking quite adorable. Oops, don't steal my... The fleece followed it down. There we go. Number 3. Could actually have moved these down a little bit. It's lovely and squint. That is fun. But yes, this poor silk clay, I'm not giving it a chance. So I'm just quickly going to felt that one on off camera because, like I said, if you'd given the silk clay time to dry and get a bit grippy, then it would have worked better. Oh, Alicia, yeah, Serena, who watches, she's amazing and makes the baubles with face masks to sell. Oh, cool. I'll have to check them out as well. That sounds so cute. Alicia, it's very Dr. Seuss. Yes, it's a very falling over, not wanting to be upright tree, but the idea, I had an idea in my head and I tried it and it worked. So that's pretty good for live TV, as they call it. Right, and then I've just got the top to fit on. The tree is very, very unstable just now, but as the liquid clay hardens, it will work better. That's actually quite adorable, though. So yes, if you're following along, and I am loving, so many of you guys actually are, and I'm getting to see every day stuff that I've made recreated by you guys, which is just so cool. Whoops. Okay, the liquid clay is not really wanting, not the liquid, the silk clay is not wanting to stick just now to the wire because I haven't given it time. But that's a tree. That's a tree in half an hour. Yeah. So I'm going to felt the top of the tree on in place, and then I'll try and put it. I'm wondering, can I put it somewhere that it would kind of still be on camera while we wait for it to harden? All right, I'm squidging the silk clay some more to give it a chance. If not, it wouldn't be seen if it was there. Okay. So I'm going to push some of the wire. Whoops. Or maybe I'm not. I'm going to push some of the wire out to the bottom of the tree and then fold it over so it just grips a little bit better. And then, where can you stand? I don't have something to stand it on. Oh, do I? Do I? Just so it can still be... Oh, that's too low. Have I got something else for you to stand on? So, because this is what I'm making, so I want you guys to be able to see it. Getting up close and personal. So I've just got a little pen holder. There we go. That's better. It's not great, but it's better. Tiny bit higher, else that just looks weird. Ooh. the tub the silk clay came in. And then that can dry. Don't fall over. That can kind of dry while we make decorations for it. Okay. Actually, I've just thought of the most simplest decorations. I've got this screaming pink stuff just sitting here, and I'm tearing a long strip. That'll be cool. Right, hold on. Nope, that doesn't work. Tree, behave yourself, darling. Okay, well, anyway, I tore myself a strip of this, and this can make... How easy is that? So we do have some decoration on it while it's waiting. What colours? You're going to stay purple star on top, aren't you? I know that. So let's get some purple, which looks very blue on camera, but it's actually beautiful purple. And try and make a quick star. Ooh, I can see that tipping. Who else? Right, let's just balance you up against a microphone. Okay. Yes, Erica and Diana make my stuff all the time. I know, and I'm totally loving seeing it. Ginger, brava. Thank you. Brava, brava. Alicia loves it. Oh, Carol, you're trying to keep up, but hubby, snooker, and work get in the way. Oh, absolutely. I don't think I would be able to put aside time to do all of this. So I'm just making a kind of bowl shape, same way as we made the star the other day. And then I will break off 5 pinches for the arms of the star, or 6. You can have 6 if you want. Oh, Bridget, your parents are having a World of Warcraft poem on their tombstone. Have I got that right? You're getting it organised now. Mum loved the game. Oh, wow. What an interesting memorial. That's lovely. Ginger's asking Carol, snooker? You're playing billiards? And it's like, nope, hubby makes me watch it. Oh, is the snooker on again? I'm assuming I'm assuming it's not like the big crowds that it used to be for snooker just now. They'll be playing inside on their own. But yeah, I remember I used to watch snooker many years. I think we all did when there was only 2 channels on my telly. There was 2 channels, so if snooker was on, you kind of had to watch it. But yeah, we all used to watch it. And watch Hurricane Higgins. Yes, that in the 80s, all the sports seemed to have somebody who was a bit of a character, a bit rude. McEnroe, yeah, he was the tennis one as well. The ball is in, and yeah. So you had people that took it a bit too seriously. And Hurricane Higgins was the snooker play. But I've not watched for years. And it was the same. You all had to watch the darts because there was nothing else on. But I think we got last year, wasn't it? Or was it this year that there was the first ever female darts champion? So that was kind of cool. Alicia's parents. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm chat's going funny. Yes. Oh, Diana, your purple hair's faded. You must renew it. Yep, sadly, it doesn't last forever. And yeah, if you are dyeing bright colors, you can't wash your hair as much as a normal person does because it just fades so quick. But I am next year. I'm going to order in different colors because I'm fed up the color. It's still going to be purple and pink, but I want more purpley purple than more pinky pink. These colours are too grown up and muted. Now everyone else is dyeing their hair crazy colours. I want even more crazy colours. Yep, the Angelina fiber would make great tinsel for the tree. It would indeed. Where did I put my box? Well, you've seen my box of Angelina. It's not the maker stuff. I had my Angelina fiber for donkey's years, and I couldn't think of anything to use it for long enough. And now I've got so many ideas. It's such cool stuff. But it's the sparkle we used on day one in the bauble. Oh, I got it. Yeah, on the bauble before we knew we were getting sparkle fabric that already came with the sparkle in. So awesomeness. Carol, yeah, no crowds, recorded clapping. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, I suppose it's like canned laughter when they used to do laughter in the comedy program, so you knew when you were supposed to laugh. But no, don't just play fake clapping if someone did a good move. I suppose it's difficult, but because, well, look, it's hardly like snooker's like the most fast-paced, entertaining sport anyway. And if there's no one there, can you imagine playing and then like doing a good shot and waiting for the person to press play on the clapping track? Although I should get that just for funsies. I have seen some YouTubers. You can load up loads of sound effects, and they put them on when they say something funny. They'll put canned laughter. Don't do that. But I should do it just for funnies. Ginger saying to Carol, I'm assuming that's hubby, puts sports on in the room and then walks off, but if you turn it off, he runs back in saying he was watching it. I started listening to podcasts for privacy. Oh, that would make me so mad if they weren't even in the room but demanded it staying on. Oh, yeah, that would be so annoying. Bridget, Manic Panic. It had double pigment in hair color. Yeah, I've not used Manic Panic forever. Mine is Directions, because it works and it's fairly cheap. I've tried all sorts of other colors, and some of them the color just falls out so quickly. Lily was going to dye her hair purple, but not if everyone else is doing it. You're lying. I know you're lying, but it'd be everyone should just dye your hair purple. And then we can all spot each other when we can actually go out in places. We could go out and go, oh yeah, that's one of these YouTube live people-y things. But Lily, if you dye your hair purple, you also have to come onto YouTube streams. Everyone that because I was on Owen's video. Owen has a YouTube channel and he talks about videos and going live and stuff. And I was on one of his streams, and I was on like you guys watching. I wasn't actually on the stream. And talking away, trying to bully Lily into going live because she makes such lovely recorded videos, but live is a different thing. Lily Tree, they could add some special effects to the balls while they're at it. Absolutely. Now I would watch it if there's little explosions and cute animals running away, and yeah, that they could really make snooker for way more interesting. Awesome idea. Bridget, yeah, there are just so many colors. I mix my own colors. I assume we're still talking of hair. Yep, I do that quite a lot myself. Sometimes on purpose if I want a different color, and quite often just because I've got dregs of lots of different bottles and pots and everything, and I just go, well, they're kind of reddy pink color. Let's go with that. Oh, Diana, anything with ammonia and my hair turns to candy floss. The direct dyes, the colors shouldn't have anything like that in them. Let's do a hair and makeup channel. No, but the direct dyes are just, it's almost just like a conditioner. It just deposits on top of your hair and shouldn't do any harm to it. However, I do have to bleach my hair quite yellow to get the colors to show up. So bleach is damaging for your hair, but the mad colors, if you have naturally light colored hair, it really doesn't do any damage other than it's just a stain. Whereas the actual natural colors, the permanent natural colors, have ammonia and can really damage your hair. Lily, well, that's not helping persuade me to go live or dye my hair. Did I say or? You could absolutely do both. You should absolutely do both. But you totally should go on live. I think you would be awesome at it. Um, me bullying Lily. Lily's way better than. She's got a way better channel. She's doing so much better than me. And I'm saying, here you go, take advice from me. I totally know all the stuff. And guys, remember and go over and see Lily's wonderful projects. Lily, color theory, with my luck I'll end up mixing brown. Oh, it can be a magical experience. I tend to get lots of colors that I wasn't expecting until I went with the blue and red. But yeah, absolutely. That's what so many people don't understand. When you buy the color in the tub, it depends on what color your hair is to what color it's going to go. It doesn't go the color in the tub. Yes, so there is some art to it. There's some color theory there. This star is coming up much bigger than I planned him to be, but anyway, it's still fun. Bridget, lots of light hair I have. There you go. You can go any color you want then without damaging it too much. But yeah, any semi-permanent direct dye colors should be okay, although they might not come out of your hair very well. I never intended. I started dyeing my hair when I was maybe about 15, and I never intended to dye it all the time, but it just happens that it's more hard work to try and find out what your natural color was again than it is to just keep dyeing it. Yeah. And I was sort of tempted during lockdown to let it grow out and see what happened, but I feel more me. It feels like a nice treat thing to do, to just dye your hair and make an effort. Pretend you're not sitting in your pajama bottoms for 90% of the day and stuff like that. I was just talking about that with a friend the other day. It's totally not fair for any of you who were around like 20 years ago or something. When the year 2000 happened, we thought the end of the world was happening, and we didn't really think it, but in an amusing way. And there was lots of films about apocalypse, zombies, all sorts of fun things, and there have been since then. And we really thought the apocalypse were going to look awesome. Tank girl clothes, going to get a tank and a jet, and mutated kangaroos, and it was just going to be all so cool. No one told us the apocalypse was really just going to be sitting around watching Netflix and ordering Just Eat. It's not good. Oh, Ginger, my mouse brown hair is going thin grey quick. Maybe not enough left to show a colouring. Hey, Mike, my hair could be all white by now. I have no idea what colour my actual hair is anymore. So who knows? You can always try dyeing a bit underneath and see what happens. Lily Tree's just going to get a wig. That should be my March. I should make Pam wigs. And then you could all be me. No, that would be freaky. But yeah, that would be so much easier. Apart from wearing wigs is uncomfortable and hot and horrible. It's not dry yet. You just sit there. Yeah, this is what I'm going to have to finish up a bit more when it's actually set a bit, else it's going to keep falling over, and it doesn't look great on camera. But you'll get an idea. I've got so many colors, don't know what colors to make baubles. Oh, nice red. Always can have a red. Bridget, yes, tank girl, exactly. Yay. And Ginger would wear a Pam wig. Eh, Alicia, yellow shimmer would make a good start. Yep, all sorts. All of the shimmers that I've seen so far are gorgeous, but I'm just going with what I've got lying about just now. But yeah, totally take your time to work on a tree, but doing the little discs works really well. Just felt them a bit more. Camera is not picking up the shimmer that's in that so much. Is absolutely gorgeous. Um, but and then you've got yeah, it's super easy to add your baubles in. But I just wish I could show you guys like how this actually looks in real life. It's so much good. The camera, it just looks a bit meh, but it is so cool. But yeah, little baubles are super easy, and I will get to the lights. Knew the star would fall off. Oh, I dropped it. Where did the star go? Okay, my tree doesn't have a star on top because I dropped it just now. But so yeah, you can totally, because you can leave the gap bigger or smaller and make it, oops, more or less squinty. But we did a tree. That unexpectedly worked way better than I thought it would. Not sure about the pink tinsel garland. Well, yeah, if I tuck it in a bit. Because you want the green is the star of today's show. So I want to do just make it more higgledy, more squint. There we go. It actually looks less squint by being more squint, which is weird. Alicia, Pam, can you tell me about membership? Some people asked about it. Oh, yeah, you'll see a button on my channel talking about membership. It's a YouTube feature. I don't really do it a whole lot. What it is if you hit the button to sign up for membership, then it's like a sort of Patreon. It's like a tip jar for your creators that you can pay them a monthly amount. I think I'm like $1.99 a month, and you can get little perks like we've got. I can't remember who's members just now because I can't see them, but you get cute little extra emojis to use in chat. You get a little picture by your name that I made specially. And other creators, you can do like separate live streams and stuff just for your members and things. You can do all sorts of fun different things. But it's just a way of supporting the creators a little bit. As I say, mine's only like $1.99. It buys my wee dog little dog snacks. But for anyone who's got a YouTube channel, memberships are supposed to come in at about 30,000 subscribers, but YouTube let me have it early. I've no idea why. And yeah, it's something you can have a different kind of community, like do lives, offer people perks for signing up for it. But yeah, it's not something I've looked into loads. I just got the perks and I was like, okay, well, you can have little stickers to put in chat. I'm quite having fun with this tree. Lily, yes, it's a shooting star. I need to make a wish. I wish I could find my star, but no, well, you'll know what a felted star looks like because we made one the other day. Alicia, love the pink, but maybe divide it in half to make it thinner. Yeah, I'm sort of felting it thinner. So, yep, similar idea. It's just because I can't. If you waited till everything was nice and dry, then it would be solid to be able to felt it, but I'm just having to be kind of careful. I wish you guys could see this shimmer properly. It's just not showing up on the camera, but it is. Well, if you have the advent calendar, then you'll know what I mean because you have this green today. So yeah, you'll know what to do with it. And everyone who's got the advent calendar, what have you made with your silk clay and your green? Let's give other people other inspiration. But I did a tree. And yes, because it's on wire, you can have it straight or you can have it topsy turvy, anything you want. But yeah, that really kind of worked unexpectedly. Yeah, more baubles, and I will sort out the Christmas lights as well. Ginger made a unicorn hat for the granddaughter with art yarn, curly dreadlock mane. Ooh, got it all wrapped and boxed up. You'd got it all wrapped and boxed up when the hubby asked if I'd taken a picture. No. Would like to make a multicolored dread hat for bad hair days. Yeah, absolutely. That's a cool idea too. Yep. Okay, I'm going to stop fiddling around with this. I think you get the idea of all the things you can do, but the silk clay's not really dry yet. So the more I play with it, the less it'll dry into a solid base. But yeah, totally need to fetch the fairy lights up tomorrow, and I think they will reflect nicely off all the sparkle. Hey camera, is there any chance you can show some of that sparkle? Not very well, but a little bit. But that is cute, right? That's totally going to fall over, but it's up on my camera and shelf of deceased electronics. You're not a YouTuber if you don't have a shelf of passed away electronics. What have we got? Whoops. Ginger, can you put on little bead baubles? Absolutely, that would be super cute too. Alicia, oh, thank you. It looks wonderful. Thank you. Diana was thinking of using the silk clay for feet on a clown. That sounds cute too. Yeah, I think I like the silk clay. My only issue with it is because it's so light. It's a foam clay, that it's not going to weigh down things, which would be kind of good. But clown feet, they'll be big enough. That'll totally work. Alicia sees sparkle. Ginger, thank you. Very cute. Lily's very nearly feeling Christmassy now. I know it would, if I'd have felt it the Grinch, you'd have felt Christmassy. I know, but a Christmas tree will have to do. Wait till I get the lights on it, and then hopefully you'll feel even more Christmassy. Okay, I'll give you a couple of minutes to say your goodbyes. Thank you all so much for joining me. This has been fun, and we will be on to day 14 tomorrow. Excited. So this is more days in a row than I thought I'd manage. Obviously, I can't promise that we'll do it every single day, but hey, we might. Who knows? Keep the ideas coming, and who knows what I'll do. But yeah. Oh, Ginger, yeah, lead weight covered in the silk clay would totally work. Just for some things, it's nice to have a bit of weight, and I think the tree would have worked. And this is not me dissing the silk clay or anything, because that's not what it was designed for. But totally, a bit of extra weight would work better on a tree because they are big on top and little on the bottom. So yeah, lead weight, something a bit hefty on the bottom would be cool. Or you could attach it to like a wooden plaque or something. Erica, thank you so much. And Thea, Lily Tree, thank you for joining us. I will no doubt see you in somebody's live stream later on. Okay, guys, have an awesome day. Catch you later.